Next person up is Paul Bouscal with a PowerPoint presentation. How much time do you need, Paul?
Maybe 5 minutes.
5 minutes, you got it.
Paul Bouscal, Brisbane resident and Mountain Watch board member. Thank you, Council. First time since 1980 I've been prepared. Okay, so something is not right on the Northeast Ridge. When that happens in a community like ours, it is up to the Council to fix it. When the Calimpi Silver Spot was listed, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, the county, and the city of Brisbane all preferred to ignore it. Instead of the government agencies upholding the Endangered Species Act, San Bruno Mountain Watch had to step in and force the Fish and Wildlife Service to follow the law. It shouldn't have had to be that way. Okay. I need help.
Just little right hand.
Okay, thank you. When Brookfield wasn't following best stormwater management practices during the winter of 2007-2008, it was not the city or the Water Quality Board who stepped in. As depicted in these photos, once again, San Bruno Mountain Watch had to do the job that should have been done by local government. Here is another case of government not doing their job. Erosion on this hill has negative consequences for the lagoon and the bay, and may lead to further erosion higher on the slope. Proper engineering review would have caught the potential problem. This area was allowed to be graded at too steep of an incline. Then the property was given to the county as part of the HCP agreement. The problem should have been resolved before the county accepted the land. Now taxpayer money will have to be spent fixing the problem. Shouldn't the city be talking to the county and to Brookfield about this problem? Now we have an EIR from 1982 being amended. It is time to fix these problems. The 1982 and the 1989 plans were flawed. The 2007 plan is also flawed. Based on the same grade and fill technology and the basic trade-off of endangered species habitat for money. It is local government's responsibility to protect, in this order, lives, the environment, then property. Vote no and develop a better plan and better environmental review. Okay, that's all I have as far as the Northeast Ridge goes from all the issues with the ridge. But as a resident of Brisbane, I would like to ask that we can possibly come to some type of solution to this. And what I propose is what I proposed in the past. Brisbane has a housing element we're trying to fulfill, and part of that housing element is a affordable housing element. I understand that Brookfield is entitled to development rights. I believe that we can come up with a new location, possibly some of the locations Brisbane's looking at to develop affordable housing, and give Brookfield the same benefit that we give people that own acres in Brisbane. And Brisbane has purchased over 40 acres of valuable habitat and gave owners that wanted to buy into it a density transfer offer. So instead of 71 mega homes, what if we gave them an opportunity to build twice that development in high density that's close to transportation and infrastructure? We could still get funding for the mountain through this agreement. I know a lot of people invested a lot of time and money into this, I know a lot of people are looking at the potential for receiving revenue to work on the mountain. I think everybody can be fulfilled, and I know that everybody needs to move on with this issue, but not for the sake of the butterfly. You know, this small little corridor is so significant in the existence of the species that I think we need to look at some other possibilities. And thank you for your time, and I want to thank everybody else for being here tonight.
Thank you, Paul.